So making money online is the most interesting topic that I ever searched for on YouTube. I remember that I watched multiple videos about it, and I kind of tried a lot of things when it came to making money online, just because I enjoyed doing it, first of all, and second of all, most of the times I did it when I was in high school and I didn't really got time or the possibility to move to another place to start a new job. So I just wanted a side hustle that basically can transform into a main hustle later. So what I did was to try multiple things from what I saw online, and surprisingly a lot of them worked, but of course I had the ones that didn't work too. So if you want to see my opinion about ways of making money online in 2022, in this video I am not going to try them, but at least I'm going to tell you what I know about them and what to try and what to avoid, because some of them are pretty expired, and I believe that you want to be with the ones that actually make money faster than the ones that are trying like 30 times, 40 times and it still doesn't work. Because some of these mentioned ideas about making money online will work, absolutely any of this mentioned idea will work, but for some people, not for all people. Some of them work for people that started it and realized how it worked like 3 or 4 years ago. Some of them will work for some people that are located in a certain place. There are multiple aspects to take into consideration, so today we are reading How to Make Money Online 28 Real Ways from oberlo.com. It is just a random website that I found, but it seemed pretty interesting for me, so let's see what we got. Okay, so the first one mentioned in the article is about dropshipping, and all I can say is that dropshipping had a great period when it was at the top, and I remember that period. It was like 3 or 4 years ago when everybody started and tried to open a dropshipping business, and for some countries it worked and for other countries it didn't work so well, and from my honest opinion it won't work necessarily that good, and you should have a lot of patience, and also you should have some money to invest at first, because it's gotten harder and harder to open a dropshipping business nowadays. And of course I know people that succeeded in this. I even have some friends that still do this, but they started some times ago, and you should first know how these things work, especially because now it got pretty hard to do it. For sure you have more competition, but we have some pros for this activity too, and the pros are that TikTok app launched, and what you can do on TikTok is to simply create a dropshipping shop and market that area a lot. You can create a lot of videos, you can even pay ads that work pretty good. You can also ask for some creators to make some videos that you will insert in your ads and so on. So my last opinion is that you can try, but please do not expect it to work magically, because dropshipping had its period and now it's a little bit dead but not gone. Okay, the next one is print on demand, and I understand what the author of this wanted to say. Again, I saw some people doing this, but even if they don't mention that you need a capital to start with, you still need some money for advertising, for marketing, because the cost of production is reduced to 0, but you still have costs for making yourself and your shop visible. First of all, you have to create an online shop, as far as I know, and then you have to kind of have a brilliant idea. Some people started with meme t-shirts, meme hoodies, other people simply did personalized stuff, but from what I can tell, personalized stuff is expired nowadays and you won't make a lot of money out of it, just because a lot of people are already doing it. And if I simply search on Google Maps personalized shops around me, I will find at least 3 near my area. So you have to come with something that is more interesting, that is more specific, something that is trending nowadays, and to market that stuff really hard in order to make sales. So if you're not really into that, and if you're not really ready to do that, I think that you should search for something else. Okay, the next one is affiliate marketing, and I totally agree with this one, because I know how much money affiliate marketing can bring you in 2022 when anybody stays on the internet, when anybody consumes social media. And also I suggest you to go for recurrent products and also for digital products, because these are the ones that sell the best and convert the best. I suggest you to not try with physical products. I remember that some people used to open a website when they used to sell physical goods with affiliate links from other websites, and that was a complete mess. And maybe it's good for them because they already know what they're doing, but if you want to start this now in this period, especially when people are not really into buying goods and stuff, it's a no, because mostly I think that you will fail. Considering to the work that you had to put in the past, now it's 2 or 3 times as hard to start affiliate marketing with physical products. What you can do instead, a single way that I know that works with physical products is to start affiliate marketing with Amazon, which is pretty good to find a winning product and to market it on TikTok, of course, and also on YouTube with shorts and on Instagram with reels, and also to add your links into your platforms, because yes, that will definitely work. But keep in mind that the commission for goods and for physical stuff is small compared to the commission that you'll receive on digital products. I really like the idea of affiliate marketing, and that is why in the future I am also thinking of starting an affiliate program for my members. For another good one is to start a YouTube channel, and I can totally agree with that. I'm doing this right now, and I gotta warn you, from a person that does it, you need to prepare yourself a little bit, because you need good lighting, good sound. For example, this video is not made in the place that I usually do my videos, just because I'm not at home, and you can already see the difference of quality just because of that. Maybe you hear some sounds from the background, maybe this video is not really appealing for you, you know? So you'll need a good camera, you'll need to present something relevant, something that is interesting for people to watch. In 2022, people do not care too much about you. They care more about what you're providing to them and what you're showing them. Think of the fact that you need to help them in any way in order to make views and to start a YouTube channel, because this is what they want to see. If you want to go with entertainment, that's cool. You need to make people laugh. If you want to go with education like I do, or maybe a combination between entertainment and education, think of this twice, right? You need to make some scripts, you need to have some ideas in mind, you have to be very organized in order to start a YouTube channel and to actually see it grow. And of course, you need to be consistent, and this is something that I have a lack of. I'm really not that consistent in YouTube videos, and I will try my best to do them more often. But again, from me, YouTube is a big plus, and I totally agree with this article. The next one is to become an influencer, and I disagree with this one completely, just because the influencing marketing is oversaturated, and right now nobody really cares about influencers anymore. You know, the ones on Instagram with beauty products, with skin products, showing you some clothes, some stuff like that, some diet pills, some slimming tea, and so on. They lost credibility, and people tend to not follow them anymore. Most of the times influencers have fake followers, and nobody's really interested into them anymore, not even businesses, because now businesses are looking for micro influencers that are like sharing their personal stuff and their ideas on social media only with a small circle of people, and in this way they are more credible and they can sell better. So no, if your goal is to reach 1 million followers on Instagram, for example, in order to call yourself an influencer and to start selling things online, to start promoting some things, I think it's not the best time for it, because everyone woke up and realized that these things are not useful anymore and are not gonna last forever. Instead, trying to gain a lot of new followers and to build a very large audience, focus on what you're good at, and people that are really interested about you will come at you and will watch your content, and they will appreciate you. But first of all, remember the fact that you gotta share value, and you don't have to be desperate about your image, because nobody is buying the image anymore. Nobody cares about yourself as a person. Nobody will follow you and watch what you do just because you are beautiful or well dressed or whatever. You have to be smart, you have to share some ideas, you have to be helpful in some way. The next one is to create an online course. Again, something that I fully agree on. I also have an online community, an online mentorship for Forex trading. Forex trading is the thing that I'm good at. Forex trading is my main source of income, and that is why I was able to create a mentorship and a course for my students. So first of all, before starting to create courses, you need to think of something that you're good of and something that will sell and people will be interested in. For example, if you know that nobody really is interested in, let's say, writing poems anymore, because you know the world that we live in, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious that nobody really searched for this. Then you're not going to make a course about that. Of course, you can do it only if it's a passion, and you do realize that you won't have a lot of members and a lot of customers just because it's something you enjoy. But if you really expect a large number of people to follow you and buy your course and so on, you have to present something relevant and something that is an interest for multiple people. Usually people will spend money on courses that will improve them somehow, you know? If you are going to sell a course about some hobbies, I don't really think that people will start buying them. Believe me that I'm speaking about this from experience, because I tried many things in the past. Selling courses about hobbies was one of them, if you believe me or not, and I made some sales, but it wasn't really enough or sustainable to continue with that platform, you know. Okay, the next one is about publishing ebooks, and again, I totally agree with that. If you're good at marketing and you know some people that will help you with marketing, and you are pretty good at writing, you know how to be on point, and you know that people are actually interested about your ebooks, I know some easy ways to start selling your ebooks online. But again, I will repeat, you have to give quality information that is well packed in a way that people would be interested in what you wrote here, and also you have to make them want to read your books. If you want me to discuss about ways to do it, or if you want me to try anything from what I said right here on camera, I'm totally down to it. I will do it in my next videos. Start a blog. My honest opinion is that won't work for too long, and I don't really agree with that. It depends a lot on the topic of the blog. We know that the blog era passed some time ago, and now if you wanna start a blog, I honestly don't know. I don't recommend it because it's harder than starting an actual vlog on YouTube. Now in 2022, people are more likely to not pay attention to written materials, and they actually get bored really easily because of TikTok, because of shorts, because of reels. They tend to have less attention, and you have to catch it in other ways than it used to, like some years ago. Maybe some years ago people were really into blogs and they liked reading and they had time for it, but nowadays they don't have time for anything that is close to it. They want the information fast, they want the information to be in front of their eyes, they want some illustration, they want some quick ideas, some resumes. So just think of it twice and then see if you can share some value. The next one is freelancing on Fiverr, Freelancer, Upwork, whatever. This is pretty good too, but I remind you that you have to have some skills at first, so don't worry if you don't have them at the moment, because everything is online nowadays. You can basically learn anything from YouTube, from Coursera and other platforms with courses. If you want to start freelancing, there's certainly a place for you too. Everything kind of moved online nowadays, so I think it's a great start and it's not too late to be a freelancer. Okay, and now I'm gonna read the 10th one. It's the last one that I'm going to read. If you want more of this, just let me know in the comments and I'll share my ideas with you on other topics too. But now I'm just gonna stop at 10. The last one is creating an app, and what I gotta say is that surprisingly, I did that too. I created an app. Also, I worked for somebody else that created an app. And again, making an app is pretty hard, and not because it is hard to develop it itself, because you can have a team. There's a lot of people that already know how to do it better than you. The fact is that you have to come up with something that is solving a problem, an app that will have many opportunities in the future, because you need to think of the ones that are going to use your app. What are their benefits? How would you help them? Is your app really solving a problem that is well known all over the place and really needs an app or not? Because if your app hasn't got any benefits for the user, you won't have any users, right? Also think of the monetization process, because this is pretty important. People don't like to see ads, so just remove that from your mind, because nowadays, because they have a lot of variety, people simply tend to skip the apps that are not aesthetically pleasing, that have some bugs, that have ads inside of them. They prefer the apps that are smoother and the apps that do not bother them in any way. So you'll have some big competitors out there that already created something better than you, but basically do not give up, because apps are the future, and if you really have a brilliant idea, you can explode in this market. So this is for now, guys. That was my opinion about making money online, at least 10 ways of making money online, because there are a lot more out there and we can discuss them in other video if you want to. Also, as I said before, if you want me to try some of them, I'm totally down to it. When it comes to making money online, I'm the first one to try things and to actually try to obtain profits from it. For the ones that are here for Forex materials, don't forget that I also created a YouTube channel especially for chart. You can check that in the description box. And also don't forget to visit my Discord community about Forex and my Outlooks group for smart money concepts.